Hey everyone, how are you? The coach here. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about aerobic-based training today because for some of you, you're closer to Boston, and for some of you, you're really just starting to ramp up your training season. And I think a lot of people really get confused about aerobic-based training, and they think it's just all long, slow stuff. And they make this excuse when they see their friends, well, I'm running slow because I'm building my base. And that's not necessarily the case. The thing about aerobic-based training is when you're in this first base phase of training, and there's a couple of base phases. There's a base phase that's just all about base, and then there's a base and build, and then another build phase as we move through this. It's kind of the way I organize it anyway. But the thing that you should really be thinking about is just keeping your runs aerobic. And when I say aerobic, we don't want to go into those anaerobic zones, and those anaerobic zones of zone 4, where when you're running it becomes very labored breathing and a little bit painful to get through the workout. What I really want you to think about is, as you're building your aerobic base, is that every day that you go out for a run, at the end of that run, you should feel pleasantly tired. You shouldn't feel overexerted. You shouldn't feel to the point where you can't recover. But you should feel that you got a workout in, and that will be at that upper end of the conversational pace, or that middle end of the conversational pace. And as you're doing this, you're developing more mitochondria in your body, the little energy factories that are produced at the cellular level that start to produce more energy for you as you go farther into your training. You're also developing your slow twitch fibers. The slow twitch fibers are very, very important as an endurance athlete because they're the fibers that carry you longer to fatigue. You're strengthening your skeletal muscular system as well. And you're teaching your body how to be more fat efficient. These are all things that you get during that aerobic base phase of training. If you do it too slow, can it be beneficial? It can be beneficial to an extent, but it can't be as beneficial as if you're working a little bit harder, but again, aerobically. And that's what I'm trying to teach people how to do, and try to teach people how to what to understand. A zone 2 run is an aerobic run if you're making it at that easy effort level. That's an aerobic run. An easy effort level is an aerobic run. And just because it's an aerobic and it's easy doesn't mean like you should feel you haven't gotten the workout. Now, the next thing you want to think about is recovery. Are you recovering right between every workout? First thing you should do when you get done with the workout is get something into your system. Your metabolism's the highest. It's a great time to get the protein back in there to help the muscles rebuild and recover. It's a great time to get some additional fat calories in there so your body starts to continue that fat burning process and moves along with that fat burning process. And these are all things that start to develop in aerobic-based training. And one of the things that you really always need to keep in mind, you get out of training what you put into training. You progress by monitoring what you do. I talk about logs to people all the time and the importance of log. Logging is important. It's a great tracking system for you. It lets you know where you've been, where you are. So you can always look back and measure your progress, because measuring your progress along the way is very important to helping you reach that long-term goal. And if you have a long-term goal, you want to have short-term measures along the way to keep things positive, keep you moving along the way. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, prsfit@gmail.com. As always, be healthy, train smart. Have a great day.